right, I am feeling thankful today. All right, I'm thankful for all of you that have supported me over the last month or so of filming. What? What's going on, everybody? Thanks so much for tuning into this video today. My name is Steve Kinney. I'm an engineer and a producer, and it's Thanksgiving Day, and I gotta say, I feel really grateful. I am so grateful for all of you that have watched over the last couple weeks on my channel, or if you're new and you're tuning in today, thank you. I'd like to thank my dad for the subject of this video today, which is my studio desk. He hand-built all of this himself, and it's absolutely amazing, and has helped me step up my game as a pro. So thanks, Dad. Before we go any further, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know, what are you thankful for? And if you're watching this video and it's not Thanksgiving, look, it's never the wrong time to be grateful. So leave a comment, let me know. Let me know something that you're grateful for. All right, on to the subject of the video. All right, so just a quick highlight of my studio desk here. I've got two 5-space rack bays in this desk. And I've also got this nifty little cubby hole that we're gonna go over in just a minute. But I wanted to take a moment to talk about this desk, why I have it set up the way I do, how I've done the routing, and just dive a little bit deeper into the workflow of a hybrid mixing setup and just touch on it briefly. So real quick, let's talk about what I had versus what I have now. Before, I was working just on this little tiny desk. I had a rack on the side, but the whole thing was super messy, and I really needed to consolidate into something that was a quicker, faster, cleaner workflow, and that's everything that this desk is. I've got my patch bay set up right here, and it's just been a dream come true using that with the Apollo interface. So why don't we talk about that real quick? So the Apollo X8, it's awesome. All of the in-out is connected to the patch bay. So all 8 line inputs and 8 line outputs are connected, and they're all connected just right here. Then everything else in the rack is also connected to the patch bay. Now, at that point, what I do with this is I'm able to recall any device that I want in whatever session or mix that I want, literally just like a plugin. And that's kind of where the concept of plugins came in the first place. The Apollo X8 is really sick. I've got 2 headphone outputs, and I've got 2 high-Z inputs on the front. Super awesome. While I was building this desk, I knew that I was gonna have to go with the Apollo rack unit. The way that it offers its DSP and its real-time monitoring is just, it's next level. So there's no delay in the signal. It's so incredible. And the things that they do with their unison pre's, I can't say enough how good this interface has been for this new setup. Next, we have this BB Sonic Maximizer. That's really just taking up a rack space. I haven't plugged it up just yet because I know I'm gonna replace it. And I'm probably gonna replace it with a Behringer Edison EX1. Michael Brower uses this, and it's really cool. It is just a stereo separator, and it just does some cool stuff. So again, it's just another sonic flavor to have in the repertoire. Above that, I have 2 TLA50s. Now these things are incredible, and I think they're one of the most unknown devices out there, really. I mean, I know some people that love them, but a lot of people don't know really what they are. They're basically LA2As, and they're little tiny LA2As. And the cool part about them is they have a fast, slow, and medium attack, very similar to the LA2, the LA2A gray, and then the LA2A silver, which is the modern one. The modern one has the fast attack, faster release. The old ones have the slow attack, slow release. So it's really cool to be able to have those and have a real analog compressor like that. So pretty cool. And then it all connects to the Furman, of course, right? Everything connects to that, and then that powers this whole thing. So definitely, I always recommend it. I always recommend having a Furman or some sort of power conditioner in your rack just to keep clean power. And it's really convenient too, because it helps with cable management. And we're gonna talk about that in just a second. Next, we have our Warm Audio bus comp. Now this is basically a recreation of an SSL-G bus. At least that's kind of the flavor and the idea that they're going for. And I was kind of tossing up between getting the G-Bus plugin that UAD offers, but I kind of just thought to myself, you know what, look, I found it used, it was a great deal, and I was just like, look, it'd be a cool flavor to have like a real hardware device for that, so I thought it'd be pretty cool. I've got some regular compressors, and now I have a bus compressor. So a bus, you know, if you've seen my previous videos on explaining some hardware terms and console terms, you'll know that a bus is different than a channel. So I have everything busing to this, and typically I use the warm audio on drum buses. Sometimes I like to throw everything at it and just kind of glue the mix together, but 9 times out of 10, I love the way it sounds on a drum bus, so really cool. Now we get to these two guys here, these Dolby Model 361As. I love these so much. They're so cool. If you're a Def Leppard fan, you probably know about Mutt Lange and the background sounds that Def Leppard got. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. I feel like this is supposed to be a secret because it was one of the hardest things to track down on how they did this, but this is the secret right here. Mutt Lange used these. If you're into that sound, if you think it's cool, and you've tried to find it at all, you know that you can't find it. Everybody says, oh, do 1,000 breath tracks and then cut out all the low end and then compress it and then do this. No, it's really simple. Get these guys and turn them on. It's incredible. And that's an incredibly big pro tip. This changed my life. When I got these things, I cried. I literally cried. I heard it, I turned them on, and I was like, after years of searching, I've found it. So those are incredible. Oi, if you've gotten this far, make sure you check out my Console Classic Sessions pack. I normally mention it in all my videos. It's just released, it's super handy. It's got vocal presets, it's got acoustic guitar presets, electric guitar, bass, and it's the quickest way as a songwriter or artist or even an engineer to get production ready quality sounds just with a click of a button. I've taken all the time to test out tons of different mic combinations, and I've labeled them in there so it's really easy to know what type of preset to use with what mic. And I also did this for electric guitars. So if you have a single coil, you pick the single coil presets and you're gonna get awesome sounds. And a video is coming on me producing a full song using these plugins only. So if you're on the fence, just wait for that. It's coming out very shortly. I've got my Icon Platform Nano. I love this thing. It's just handy. It's cheap, I know, but hey, look, it works. And I just write my automation, super handy. Now all of that's being powered by my 15-inch MacBook Pro. I have mixed feelings on the MacBook Pro, but this thing is incredibly powerful and I love it because I can take it with me and I can do everything off of it. Edits 4K video, no worries, whatever. They just came out with these crazy new powerful MacBooks and that's cool. I probably won't get one because nothing's really totally compatible with it just yet, let alone my device that makes me money. So pro tip to all of you watching out there, you don't have to always update your hardware and software, and 9 times out of 10, you go into a pro studio and they're on a way old device. Why? Because this is what they do. So I don't need to upgrade my entire system because this is what I use. Kind of a nuanced concept to understand there, but yeah. Latest and greatest isn't always the best unless you also have everything else latest and greatest. On to cable management. My dad built this nifty little tray in the back. All of the cables are kind of organized that way, and all of my routing and my patch cables are all snaked together for the inputs and the outputs. So really handy, and I highly recommend you utilizing good cable management because if you ever run into a problem, that saves the day. Having really good cable management saves the day. Love that. And then of course I've got this old 27-inch cinema display. I love these displays. They're so nice. They look cool. Yeah, pretty sweet. Now that being said, I probably should upgrade these displays because I'll tell you with this newer USB-C and Thunderbolt 3 style MacBooks, they don't play nice. Then again, I'm a little upset at Apple for not having more in-out, and they're always like, let's make it smaller, let's make this device like 2 microns thick. Like the device is getting too hot and stuff like that. But that's just a quick highlight of the devices that I have in my rack. I've had some other ones in there before. I've sold those off and I've reinvested that money into other devices. So always recommend that you do that. One last thing, I love this little thing right here. I just keep a couple things in here like you know, like a rag. I'd always take care of my gear, clean it off. I also keep one of these Cat 22 cards for the 361s. I've got an extra one there, so pretty nifty, pretty cool. I sometimes keep my headphones in there. Just keeps the whole desk really nice, really clean. So I think I covered basically everything in this desk and this setup. I've got a ton of other gear, other mics and stuff like that. So Maybe I'll go into that one day, but for now. So that's all for today's video. It was really simple. I am so grateful that I have this. This has made 2020, you know, 2020 has been a crazy year, but this desk, I'm so grateful for everything that this desk has allowed me to do. So again, thank you, Dad. Never the wrong time to be grateful. And again, if you enjoyed the video and you want me to cover something else, like a different topic, just leave it in the comments. I'd be happy to make another video about whatever you guys want to see. Also, be sure to like, comment, let me know what you guys are grateful for if you haven't done that already. Thanks for watching, guys.